Up guys, Kid Mar 95 here, bringing you another episode. In today's episode, guys, we're going to be talking about PO.ET here. I believe that's how you say it. PO.ET is an authentication and certification platform that generates a timestamp and a time license. PO.ET basically embeds a fingerprint on any digital asset. So, it could be I don't know, let's see, it could be a ledger, it could be a typed document, it could be ownership to a house, pretty much anything. Um, so basically, what it does, it gives a fingerprint to every digital asset that provides the information of like where and when the thing was originally published. So it's basically for creators and publishers of books and documents or any legal document, really, I guess you could say. They're basically solving three major problems here, which would be ownership, the history of the document, and utilization. Basically, so who owns the digital asset? May I use it, or do I have to license it? To use it, am I able to? Is there a repurpose for it? What's the origin of the asset, and basically where it's heading? Its trajectory. But before we dive into that, guys, really quickly, let's take a look at the market here. Give the page a quick refresh because I know this page has been sitting here for a little. Bitcoin currently up 12% for the day, sitting at almost 13,000. Ethereum up 11%, sitting at almost 1,100. Ripple up 2%, currently sitting at $1.50. So I was actually having a conversation earlier about Ripple. Somebody asked me, who was it? One of my friends, I believe, asked. They were saying, what happens first? Does Bitcoin hit 50,000 first, or does Ripple hit $15? Personally, I feel like, and a lot of people are probably just gonna disagree, but I feel like Ripple hits 15 before Bitcoin hits 50,000. I don't know, like I don't get me wrong. I hate Ripple. Like I hate that it's the bank's coin, what people call it, and all that. But it's honestly, it's probably gonna take over Bitcoin here in 2018. If not in 2018, somewhere in the future, I feel like Ripple was definitely gonna be number one, and Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin will still be Bitcoin, but I feel like Ripple will just have much more use, in the future. But that's just my personal opinion. Like a lot of you are gonna disagree and dislike. Go ahead. If you're gonna dislike, be one of those. But this video deserves a thumbs up. Anyways, Cardano up 10% for the day. Litecoin up 10% for the day. NEM up 10% for the day as well. Wow, EOS up 41%, sitting at $15. NEO up 6% for the day. Lumen's up 7%, sitting at 53. IOTA up 12% for the day, currently sitting at 3. Monero up 11%, sitting at 9,000. This is a steal, guys. If you haven't bought any Dash under $1,000, I recommend you do. I know I'm not a financial advisor, but that's just my personal opinion. I'd definitely let up on Dash under $1,000. That's a huge discount. Monero up 8% for the day, sitting at 386. Tron up 8% as well, sitting at 8 cents. Icon up 27%, sitting at 10.52. We got to make an update on this. We made a video on this the day after its ICO was over. So basically, the second day we were public was when we made this video. I believe we were sitting at $1.50 or dollar something. I believe I'll have to double check. But as you can tell, we're well in profits on that one. Ethereum Classic here up 10% for the day. Lisk up 10%. VeChain up 35%. Wow, my friend must be pretty happy. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I'm probably actually gonna be hanging out with him later, so we'll probably talk about that. Omisi Go up 6. Populous up 16. Wow, sitting at almost 50. Verge currently sitting at 11 cents. Zcash up $556, or up to, sorry, 556. Currently up 8% for the day. Sia up 6%. Stratus up 9. Bitcoin up 7. Ardor finally starting to move. Currently sitting at almost up 2% for the day. $1.42 there. Steam up 15%, sitting at $5. Status up almost 6, sitting at 34. What else? 0x here up 16%. ARC up 12%. Digibyte up 14. Below 7 cents, I believe that's a steal. Golem currently sitting at 7. So it looks like most of these coins are definitely starting to recover here. Looks like it was just a little small market correction. Everything looks like it found support, and we're heading back towards the upside. But really quick, let's take a look at Bitcoin really here, guys. Looks like Bitcoin found support here at about 10,000. Doesn't look like we're going to be coming down anymore, but let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour here, see what it shows us. So yeah, in yesterday's video, I believe I said I was taking a buy after 12,000. Once we had a break and close above 10,000, it was good. And it looks like it is. Looks like we found minor support here at about 12,380. And it looks like we're going to continue towards the upside. My next target here for Bitcoin is probably going to be about 16,000. However, we could have some trouble here with 14,000. Definitely looks like there's a lot of resistance here. Let's go ahead and mark that level. As you can tell, we have support and then resistance, support, resistance. Looks like it was support for a while and then broke and then became resistance. So looks like 14,000 here might be giving us some trouble, but we'll see. If we do break clearly through 14,000, I believe 16,000 is going to be no problem. We're probably going to head back up to 20,000 if it's an easy, clean break through 14,000. But that's just my personal opinion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum here. Ethereum actually kind of behaving the same way. Also found support here at about 1,000. If we take a look at the 4-hour, it's kind of look quite similar here to Bitcoin. And I said yesterday, if we break above 1,100, we should be good. And it looks like we also found support here. So it looks like we're going to continue towards the upside here. It looks like our next target is going to be about 1,400. If we break that, guys, I don't know. Ethereum's getting it. I don't really follow Ethereum too much, but I feel like if we break 1,400, our next target has to be about 2,000. Sounds like a good psychological level. However, so does 1,500. And so does 1,700, so we'll go ahead and see, but I'm sticking to 2,000 here. No signs of reversal here on the 4-hour, so it looks like we could actually just destroy our target here of 1,400 and continue to 2,000, but we're going to have to go ahead and wait. I don't really watch Ethereum too much. It's a good coin, I just don't watch it all that often. Litecoin here, kind of behaving like Bitcoin here. Looks like we found support here at about 159, 155, this nice little zone. We were stuck in consolidation here for about 3 or 2 days. Looks like we broke out of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour here. Yesterday's video, what did I say? I think I said somewhere around here. A break above 200 and we should be good. Looks like we broke 200, came back down, and it looks like we found support here. So it looks like we actually have a nice little uptrend. I should have drew this on the other coins actually. I don't know why I didn't. Came up, came down, came up, came down. So it looks like we're looking to make another move towards the upside. Litecoin is probably going to behave the same way as Bitcoin here. So I'm kind of expecting Bitcoin to go up to about 305. However, it looks like we do have some pretty tough resistance here at about, let me go ahead and draw this for you guys, about 239 to 250 zone. That looks like it's going to be a pretty tough resistance. So that's also the top of our channel. So depending on how we behave here, guys, if we break through this, definitely expect Litecoin to make a nice, strong bullish run towards the upside. Probably going to pass our all-time high here. Probably going to head toward around, I don't know, this is where things start to get really, really interesting because, we feel like, some of us feel like, this is pretty high, how, where it's at now, but these coins are only going to get higher and higher. So where do I see Litecoin going here in 2018? This isn't even the video for this coin, but I'm going to say it's probably going to head around 700. Right about there, but that's only if we do decide to break through 249 here with no problem. I believe we're just going to gain a lot of momentum and head towards the upside, but that's not what we're here for today, guys. What we're here for today is PO.ET. So we're currently sitting at 12 cents for the day, up 3.79% for the day. Market cap 264 million. Today's volume 42 million. Circulating supply here almost 2.2 billion. Total supply 3.1 billion. Where can you get PO.ET from, guys? You can get it from Binance, KuCoin, OKX, BTC, COS, and OEX, or looks like are the major exchanges there. Let's go ahead and take a look at their website here. Proof of Existence 2.0. Welcome to the Rosetta era. Highly recommend you guys watching the video. Super informative. It just, probably the easiest way, simplest way to understand what PO.ET is. PO.ET is a shared universal ledger designed to track ownership and attribution for the world's digital creative assets. Again, just putting a timestamp on your content, your article, your video, whatever it is you did. So basically, if I'm gonna timestamp this video, it's gonna be January 20th, 3:14 p.m. And then it's gonna have like my username, and then when I published it, and the intentions, I guess, of the video, as well as where I plan to put the video, I guess. Overview here. PO.ET reclaims value for content creators, publishers, and consumers. Own your content, create and issue licenses. So you can actually issue licenses for your content, allowing people to, hey, like, yeah, you can use my content, but it's going to cost you a little percentage or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Really cool idea here. An open network, providing an open network in a space that always been controlled by third parties. PO.ET builds a bridge between creators and publishers. Stakeholders, how PO.ET would change the way you license your digital content. Publishers, journalists, and content creators. Generate immutable ownership certificates and improve internal discovery of digital creative assets. Seamlessly interact with a network of freelance content creators, significantly reduce friction in the publishing process. You don't want to read these too much. Make your content discoverable with the transparent license terms. Access a database of published and unpublished content to curate and license automatically. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roadmap here. So you can actually try alpha on testnet. So alpha, I believe it's on the roadmap here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it really quick. The PO.ET roadmap. A PO.ET is, that's I already read that. Pre-dawn. So this is the Bitcoin white paper, November 2008. Proof of existence. 2013. Manuel Rose creates one of the first non-financial blockchain applications. A website where users can upload a document and hash it on the Bitcoin blockchain. So the genesis, the original idea for PO.ET, October 2016. Joining the Bitcoin Alliance, PO.ET joins BTC Labs. This was November 16. Initial kickoff, so this is when they started doing the work, December 2016. Seed funding, the PO.ET team travels to Shanghai to meet with investors and raise seed capital. Development team grows, January 2017. So this is exactly about a year ago right now. So Latoro Dragon, that's a pretty cool last name. Alvaro Crespo joined the PO.ET team to develop the alpha release, which is what we're currently in right now. The team met in Colombia here. Development team met in Colombia. The LTB partnership, March 2017. The PO Authenticator app enters beta. This is in March. PO.ET Foundation established, April. We don't want to read all these because it's been a long year for them. They've definitely been progressing. So check it out. June, PO.ET raises $1 million. This is June. So the Rosetta era, which is what we're currently in right now. And if we skip so we have the token sale in August. So this coin isn't even that old. Just what is that? August, September, October, November, December. This is what, 5 months? I don't know why I had to count that out. But anyways, the PO.ET token sale October. Version control and edit logs October, September. Here we go. Frost app release. So Q1 2008, PO.ET releases the official WordPress integration using an open API. So I believe, if the coins, because a lot of these coins have good ideas, don't get me wrong, but how many of these coins actually have a product that, they actually have out? It's not many. So if a coin like this, has an integration on WordPress, which is used a lot, to me, that catches my attention. So this is probably something that I'm going to do a little bit more research. I'm, probably going to invest a small amount, but I'm going to do a lot more research before I, decide to, heavily invest or maybe just keep whatever I have. April 2018, so pretty soon here, PO will support custom content licenses in addition to Creative Commons. Revenue sharing, multiple owners for a digital asset can share in the profits and license revenue from that asset. Payment channel, September 2018. Payment channel will support enable frictionless and instant micropayments. October, the PO.ET Content Marketplace launches with 20 integrated publishers. January 2019, so a year from now, the feature will enable content creators to maintain an immutable record of digital assets across different publications. So it looks like they're going to be making a lot of progress here in 2018, guys. And 2019 doesn't seem to be slowing down. Overall, this coin fundamentally looks like it's going to, definitely be around. Great project, great idea. But let's go ahead and look at some technicals here. Try to keep this video really short. Already up to 13 minutes. So two things I want to point out here is it looks like we found solid support at about 596 Satoshis, almost 600 Satoshis. I've marked an X here and an X here because it looks like we have a pretty nice solid double bottom. However, it doesn't look like we were able to break through this resistance here. Let me go ahead and show you right about here, which is about 1,100 Satoshis. So what am I expecting to play out here? Let's go ahead and go to the 4-hour. So we actually had a nice little small uptrend, from here to here to here. However, this was broken. So now what I'm expecting is this coin to actually come all the way down to about 770 Satoshis and then continue towards the upside. If this doesn't play out, I'm expecting a double bottom here and then a shot towards the upside. However, I believe the first scenario is more likely. Where do I see this coin going here in 2018, guys? Let me go ahead and zoom out back to the daily. The all-time high here is about 1,700 Satoshis. I believe by the end of 2018, this coin will easily be 2,500 Satoshis. Currently sitting at about 12 cents. I believe its US dollar value, it's easily going to be, I'd say 50 cents, no problem. That's just my personal opinion though, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on post notifications. There's a new video every single day on either a technical analysis or a brand new coin that you guys commented down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. And other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.